Come with me to get my first MRI. So I found out a couple months ago that I would need an MRI. In short, the provider told me that the imaging would last for about an hour. This would include IV contrast, and of course, I would need to be still. I was like, who can sit still for an hour? Given that I'm autoimmune, I just knew that I would be in there like. But I digress. The provider did mention that patients who suffer from claustrophobia or severe anxiety may benefit from sedation or medication provided prior to the imaging. I thought about it, but declined as I wanted to be aware and present during the MRI process. I called the department to schedule in hopes to get an open MRI machine, and lo and behold, they were booked out for the next 8 months. I can't wait 8 months for this imaging. I called other locations and ended up settling on a wide bore MRI machine, which provides 10 to 15 more inches of space when in the tunnel. The appointment is today, and I am nervous. I did not have any food or drink restrictions, which helped, so I'm taking some hot tea. The appointment is at 7 a.m., and I arrived 15 minutes before and checked in. The imaging tech called me in and provided me with a locker. It was then I questioned my decision not to take a sedative. There were 2 MRI machines at this location, and since the images were of the lower extremity, my head was out for a majority of the process, which helped a bit. The MRI suite had mood lighting, which were these groovy lights almost like a nightclub dance scene, and a huge video display on the ceiling. Shapes out, these are in place for a calming effect. The tech was able to speak to me during the procedure, but forgot to mention that the stress ball provided was actually a call button. They also provided warm blankets and a preference of music genre, which was definitely icing on the cake. Of course, I had to pick R&B and hip hop, 90s and 2000s. Tell me how I knew every song on the playlist? I was shook. I'm glad the imaging was not of my head. I was definitely bobbing to the beat. In addition, a video played with calming scenery like beaches and mountains with a collage of friendly animals like pandas. They were too cute. I almost forgot I was in an MRI machine to begin with. Overall, I'm proud of myself for getting through it and grateful for the positive experience I had. Dare I say, I'd go back.